Each week, I break down your Fiverr profiles and tell you exactly what's working and what's not, in the hopes of helping you get your first order on the platform or just get consistent orders. And this week is a little bit different because I've actually picked 4 freelancers who have all been on Fiverr for longer than 12 months, who are just either struggling to get that first order or struggling to make freelancing on Fiverr a success for them. So we're gonna see if we can help them by the end of this video. Now, before we jump in, I just wanna mention that the Fiverr Success course is now live. Link is in the description. It's 6 modules, 24 video lessons, all recorded by me. Plus, you also get 1 month free of the private community where there's live trainings, Q&As, you name it. Everything is in there. And this is the perfect opportunity to take you from where you are right now, a struggling or beginner freelancer, to a level where you want to be. So definitely check that out. Link is in the description. Otherwise, let's get into it. Now, first up, we have Atta Mohammed. He only has 4 reviews, and like I say, these guys have all been on the platform for longer than 12 months. So 4 reviews in 12 months is not a great start. Turning boring slides into winning stories. Okay, bio. Greetings, I'm Atta Mohammed. First of all, get rid of greetings. Not greetings. Just say hey, hi, hello, something like that, but not greetings. Atta Mohammed, a creative presentation and graphic designer with 3+ years of experience, skilled in PowerPoint, Google Slides, Canva, and Adobe Photoshop. Now, like I always say, if you're gonna claim your years of experience, you better be able to back that up by showing me in your portfolio or your gallery later. Okay, too many freelancers throw out random numbers of experience and they cannot back that up. So make sure you can back it up. I've worked with startups and global brands. Fantastic. Okay, global brand startups. Can you show me? Because I want to see that. Designing pitch decks, sponsorship proposals, and business presentations. Okay, my focus is always on clean. All looks good. Looks pretty good, yeah. One thing I would get rid of is this here. Click contact me to get started. Thanks. We don't need a call to action. This is your bio. Okay, so we don't need a call to action in your bio because it's just not necessary at all. Okay, but generally otherwise bio does look good. This is great. You've really filled up the skills here. We have over 16 skills, so that's fantastic. But if we scroll down, okay, so remember you're a graphic designer. Now your thumbnails are all completely different. Why? You're a graphic designer. This is your skill, right? So this is the first no, let's say. Your thumbnails are all over the place. We have 2 thumbnails here which are exactly the same apart from the background color. We have another thumbnail over here which has a random stock footage dude on it. Now, why are you using a guy, like a random guy on your thumbnail when you're already showing your face here and you even have a video of yourself? So you're confident enough to be on camera, but down here you've got some random dude. Like, why are you doing that? Why is that not you? This thumbnail over here, if we see actually the writing, so this is the important writing up in this top left corner, okay? High quality PowerPoint in just 24 hours. I can't read the bullet points. They're way too small. So when clients are scrolling over you, there's no way they are going to read any of this because it is far too small. It's invisible. The biggest thing they see is this, welcome message, welcome. Where is the value of a word saying welcome on your thumbnail? Where is the value for any potential client? There's no value in that whatsoever, is there? We want to see, hey, I can get a PowerPoint presentation in just 24 hours. That's valuable. So this writing, you need to redesign this. So this writing is much bigger, okay? Because this stuff, not important. Not for a thumbnail. I want to see this up here. All types of presentation design. This order now button, get rid of it. People can't physically click it, so why are we having it there? It's not a decent call to action. So many people are doing this now, order now, but what's the point? On a thumbnail, what is the point? Again here, so sponsorship proposal. Again, look at the fonts. Okay, all the fonts are different. And the fact is, if this was somebody else, maybe, I don't know, a copywriter or somebody who's not in graphic design, I would sympathize with them. And I'd be like, okay, cool, it's okay. Yeah, we need to fix it, but it's okay. But the fact is you're a graphic designer. So don't be claiming the fact that you're a graphic designer if this is what your thumbnails look like, because they should be far better than this for a graphic designer. Okay, so sponsorship proposal for events, sports, clubs. So we have a whole list here. Again, very small. If you get rid of this order now, you could probably make this bigger, but also I would make this clearer, maybe in like a not PowerPoint, bullet point, just to make it much clearer and easier to read. It's a little bit too much information on the actual thumbnail itself. So let's click on one of these. Let's click on the one where you do have reviews. Free reviews, 5 stars, very nice. Number 1, straight away I can see your packages. This looks good actually. Up to 5 custom slides, high-end design, fully editable, PPTX and PDF, unlimited revisions. Cool. This is very nice. I like the way you've laid this out. It's very clean and clear. Only thing I would honestly say is that the only difference you're offering between the packages is more slides. I would probably try to offer something a little bit more. So here's the difference. Okay, you can offer more slides. That's great. But for example, if a client only wants 5 slides, well, they're only going to order the basic package. So now how do we get that client who only wants 5 slides to pay more money and order, for example, the premium package? They only want 5 slides. So what you need to do is you need to offer something a little bit more in the extra packages. So for example, here you have PPTX and PDF. Perhaps you can give them the actual source file so that they can edit it themselves. Yeah. So I would only add the source file maybe in the premium package, or give some kind of little extras more in the premium package, which might think, for somebody who only wants 5 slides, they're like, oh, actually, that's really cool. Yeah, no, let's go for the premium because they're offering me this, this, and this extra, okay? So, for example, unlimited revisions, I would only have for my premium package. I wouldn't have it for the basic and the standard. Maybe 2 or 3 revisions maximum. So think about it that way. Try to add something more other than just more slides to make those smaller clients go for the premium packages. Now, looking at your gallery, again, thumbnail, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Here, it's okay, but again, it's just PNGs, right? So here's 2 PDFs that you've done. Okay, very nice, but there's no context. There's actually no context about this. So give me context. For example, this one here, you could put this into a Canva template and you could tell me who this client was and what they wanted from you and what problem you solved for them. A small piece of context, like a sentence or a very small paragraph. And that's the first thing that I'd want to read. Like, hey, I worked with this company, this building services solution for social housing. What they wanted to do was to create a pitch deck so that they could, I don't know, apply for more funding or a government grant, whatever it is, yeah? So just give me what the problem was the client was facing and how you solved that for them. Give me some context. Rather than just random graphics, give me context. Go down to your description. Ready to take your presentation to the next level? You've come to the right place. No need to look elsewhere. I'll help you create a presentation that truly stands out. Okay, this is all right, but generally everybody goes down this route of they try to hit them with a pain point, and this is okay, don't get me wrong. I would try something new. Instead, what I would do is the fact that you have claimed that you've worked with startups and global brands, hit them with some names. Name drop these companies, these global brands that you've worked with and what you did for them. So, right here, I would name drop them or basically give a result of something that you did for a client, okay? So, I don't know, it could be anything that you helped a client secure funding, whatever it is, with your pitch deck, whatever, okay? Just maybe change it up. Don't go for the pain point, go for a result, something that you actually did for a client, okay? That's probably going to be a lot more valuable than hitting them with these random generic pain points. Okay, services I offer, cool, nice. Okay, generally this all looks pretty good. That all looks great. You've got a presentation as well, portfolios. Okay, all looks good. Yeah, this is all pretty good. But again, what I would say is that you need to give a little bit more context. And the fact that you already have a video of yourself up here, which is cool. So the video, okay, number one, this video, the way that you've edited this doesn't really say graphic designer. You've got this weird, maybe this is a green screen behind you, I assume. Doesn't really say graphic designer. It says you're locked in a prison. It's like a concrete background. Doesn't really give the graphic designer type look. But if you're comfortable on video, think about making videos for your actual gigs as well, because that's going to put you ahead of like 80% of the other sellers who don't have videos for their gigs in your niche. So honestly, think about that. Now, I will design PowerPoint presentation, business pitch deck. I will design premium pitch deck, PowerPoint. So you've kind of done the same here. On these two gigs, you've done the same. I will write and design a sponsorship proposal or letter package. Okay, so this is nice. Again, just lacking context. Give us some context. Tell us how it works. What do you need from the client in order to complete this job for them? Okay, just think about that. Packages are all good. And the same here. Yeah. Again, I think there's a little bit too much emphasis on the graphic design side and not enough context to tell buyers what it is that you've done for clients. So those 3+ years of experience and the global brands are not really showing through on your profile. Also, I guess, presentation, what's this one? Okay, so business plans for nonprofits. You also have to look at demand. Okay, so business plans for nonprofits. This is the category you're in for your sponsorships. 375 results. You really need to look down here and see how well people are doing. Like, pick 3 or 4 of the top sellers in this category and have a look. How often are they getting orders? You know, because scrolling down here, these people have very little reviews. Therefore, maybe the reason that gig is not taken off is just because there's not actually that much demand for it. In some situations, there is going to be no demand. So it's kind of like, don't bother putting effort into creating a gig if you can actually see that there is no demand for it, okay? So fix that. Thumbnails, give some more context and actually do some research, because right now you are in 2 categories. One is presentation design, and the other one is the non-profit. Non-profit, it seems like there's no demand, so try to expand into other categories where there is demand. So don't just have all of your eggs in one basket, which right now is the presentation design. Okay, next up we have Lucas from Germany. Lucas, where's your tagline here? Why are we missing a tagline? He is a photo editor. Again, over a year on the platform. It says here 5 years on Fiverr. He's only had 124 total orders. He is a photo editor. Let's have a little look. Hi, I'm Lucas, artist and designer. Okay, cool. So you've also got your brand name as well. Based in Germany with 10+ years of experience. Check out my portfolio. Cool. I want to see this portfolio. Okay, so let's go down to your gigs. So you're very much in this kind of photo manipulation, flyer design, designer review and consultation, photo restoration, vector tracing. Okay, this is not bad, flyer design. I like your thumbnails. You've kept your thumbnails very, very uniformed, which is really nice. I do feel like a lot of the services that you are offering right now, even though they are good, I feel like a lot of them have already been taken by a lot of like free online tools. Some of them being AI, some of them literally just being AI, free tools that are online. So exactly like this, yeah, removal of background and that kind of stuff. Again, on this gig here, it's great that you've created these gigs and the thumbnails are very nice, but you've given us nothing more. It's like you've created this gig, but you haven't put enough effort. Like you've got it to like 75% of the way, but you're just missing that extra 25% to finish this gig. For example, give us some gallery images of other things that you've done before and after the removal service. So, you know, show us how complex and how like neat you can actually remove the backgrounds or remove things from photos. Give us some evidence of that. All right, so I will delete or change the background in your pictures in Affinity Photo. Okay, cool. But show us something. Why are we not seeing anything? I will delete or change the background in 2 of your pictures in Affinity Photo. Okay. Question for you as well. I don't understand this. So, okay, you're just including the source file. Because I couldn't see the difference. You do 1 photo here for $20, 2 photos for $40, but you include the source file as well. And then 3 photos for $65. But you're not including anything else apart from an extra revision. So why is your premium package $65 and not $60? Don't really get that. Not sure. Strange. Hey, I'm Lucas, aka Fox Studio Art and Design. I work as a photo editor and graphic designer. I take every project seriously. Cool. This is nice. We don't need this. Best Lucas at the bottom. We really don't need that. This is pretty nice, but again, a little bit of a lack of effort in this gig. So let's click on another one. Let's go for something else which I feel that freelancers are making money from, and they're not just being like, they're not losing their job to AI or free online tools. So marketing flyers is a good one. High converting marketing flyer. Great. Why are you not offering me free packages here? Again, we have a kind of graphic design, which is good, but this one is actually the same one that's on your thumbnail anyway. And it's not even a flyer, is it? It looks more like a business card. Maybe it is a flyer. And we have a yoga and Pilates. Nice, but I like that you're giving us a little bit of detail here. So this was a flyer design and logo design. Nice, I like that you're giving us detail. But give us more. Like, there's not enough here. I want more. I want to see more of your work, okay? Give me maybe some different photos as well. Like, these are very flat photos. Give me some like different photos, like different photo templates of the actual flyers as well. So yeah, again, not bad, but a little bit limited in regards to what you are showing. What I need from you, okay, this is great. This is really good. Your descriptions are spot on. Just get rid of this best Lucas at the bottom. Again, we should have 3 different tier options here. Okay, let's click one more of your... Let's go photo manipulation. Also, you seem to work all the time in this affinity suite. Perhaps, maybe that's the only skill you have. Perhaps there are other skills, like you should be looking more towards Photoshop as well, if you can, and creating gigs around Photoshop. Perhaps that'd be a little bit more popular. To find that out, really, you do need to do some market research. Okay, Dreamer photo. So here, this is great, but I would much rather see before and after. If you showed me a before and after to see what it is that you've actually done, it would be a lot stronger. Right now, I don't have a before and after, so I don't actually know what it is that you've done here. Same for this photo, great, but what did the before look like? Now we're talking. Okay, I didn't get to this slide. So this is better, but one question. What did the client give to you to work with? And then what did you create from what the client gave to you to work with? So this is maybe what I want to see. I want to see the original files of what the client gave, and then I want to see what you came out with, because this is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It looks amazing, but just show me a little bit more like before and after. So right here, this is a workflow, and I wouldn't even have this in a PNG. I would create a small PowerPoint. This dream cabin is perfect, okay? Because what you could do is you could create a PowerPoint of like, okay, the client came to me with this problem, they gave me these materials, and this is our workflow of how we did it, and this is the result. So much stronger, honestly. It would look amazing, yeah? And again, for you, I don't know if you are already building your personal brand outside of Fiverr, but you should be. Because you already have your business name, you should be building yourself outside of Fiverr. Instagram, potentially Pinterest, you know, start building yourself outside of Fiverr as well. Generally, your skills are very good. I think let's just check the photo manipulation category. Okay, 2,000 people. Some people doing very well, but you see what I mean? Look, before and after. See how strong this is, the before and after. Let's just click this one. 2 orders in queue. She's charging $90 and 2 orders in queue. And again, all before and after. So this is a great way to go, okay? Rather than like this whole dreamer cabin, this could be good for people who want to write books or, you know, need artwork for their books. But this is a much bigger audience, the e-commerce side of things. So e-commerce, like, you know, these kind of e-commerce websites, etc., where all they have is a picture from, for example, it would be like AliExpress if they're drop shippers. And they're just like, okay, here's my plain picture. Now I want you to make it better so that I can then put this onto my e-commerce site. And they create something like this. So yeah, that is maybe where you should potentially pivot a little bit. And you should also be catering your gig more towards that. So, you know, product manipulation or e-commerce product manipulation, okay? So this is maybe where you should be going a little bit more, and there'll be a bigger customer base. So just think about that. But generally, you're doing a lot of things right. I think you just need to pivot on your whole Fiverr gigs and your whole Fiverr profiles. And you need to take some of your gigs from, they're like 75% complete right now. You need to take them to that 100%. But a small pivot might be good because right now you are very like artistic. Like the stuff that you're offering is very artistic and it's nice, don't get me wrong. But think about where your customers are. So again, the e-commerce product photos are a massive one. And this is something like a customer could come to you with an e-commerce store with like 50 products. And they can say, yeah, I need 3 photos for each of these products. That is going to be a good client to have rather than just a guy who wants a dream cabin, right? All right, next up we have Philippe. He's from Serbia. Again, no tagline. Where's your tagline? Hello there, I'm Philippe, a product designer who's helped 60 plus clients increase conversions and business performance through thoughtful, high-performing design. I specialize in building end-to-end projects from ideation to polished interfaces ready for development. Okay, cool. Nice, bio is good. 3 years on Fiverr, 60 total orders, so not much, but all seems to be 5-star reviews, so good job. So you are offering performance product designer. Okay, so just a real quick one. In your bio, you're like a product designer who's helped 60 plus clients increase conversions and business performance through thoughtful, high performing design. This product designer, I feel like it's a little bit misrepresenting for somebody who is, let's say, offering website design. So maybe change that a little bit and cater your bio more towards website design. Right now, thumbnails suck. To be honest, they really suck. They're all different. Nothing is jumping out at me. So even if we take this first one right now, let's click on this. 37 reviews, great job. Yeah, all 5 stars, really good. Thumbnail. Would this stop you from scrolling? Probably not, right? It's not telling me anything. It's not giving me any information whatsoever. Same here. Again, nice template, don't get me wrong. It looks good, but again, there's no context. Who is this? What did you do? You know, give us some context. Same here. So again, nice templates, but there's just a lack of context. Like there's only so much an image can tell somebody until they start having question marks and they're wondering like, okay, but what am I looking at? Like what did this freelancer actually do? I don't know. Who was this client? What did they want? You know, we need context. It's that simple. Do not start your description with please contact me before an order so we can align and go. Do not start a description like that. To be honest, that's the last thing you want. You don't want buyers contacting you before they place an order. The buyers who place an order without contacting you, those are the ones that you want. Yeah, it's like the ones who you've done no marketing for. You haven't had to have any interaction and they've just gone ahead and placed an order. Those are the clients that you want to have. Those are amazing. I can't tell you, like when I get a notification, I see order placed by whoever it is. And I see that I haven't even spoke to this client and the order's like $500 or $600. I'm like, shit, that's amazing. Like I'm happy with that. This person has trusted me enough through my profile to now spend $600 or more with me without even speaking to me first. Those are the kind of clients I want, okay? And those are the kind of clients that you should be wanting as well. Now, I'm Philippe, a product designer. Again, you go for this product designer. No, you're not. You're a web designer right now. I don't understand why you're doing like product designer. Like, I understand maybe product designer is another word for website, like you're offering a kind of product, but it's not. With years of experience and a proven track record of successful client collaborations worldwide, I specialize in end-to-end projects, taking you from early wireframes to polished production. Okay, nice. Description is far too small. You have 1,200 characters to use. This is too small. I want more information. Especially if I'm going to trust you to spend $250 or even $900. I want more information. You're not telling me anything right now, Philippe. I need more. All you're doing is saying like, hey, what can you expect? Like, no, I want more details. If I'm going to spend $900, I want details, not generic writing. I want to know exactly what I'm getting, yeah? It's like, let's say you went to Amazon and you was about to buy something for $900. You want to know how long's the battery gonna last? What batteries it takes? You know, like what it does. You wanna know all the details before you're gonna spend $900 on something, right? Same situation. You're not giving us those details. Okay, packages, not too bad, not too bad. I do think if you do want to compete a little bit more, Even though you seem to be good, perhaps you can compete on price a little bit more and lower some of your prices just a little bit, or at least lower the basic price. So try to do a cheaper basic price, so at least then you get more clicks onto your gig, and then you can upsell them with the standard and the premium packages. Thumbnails, man. Thumbnails are a disaster. And dude, somebody who's already charging like $300 for a basic package, you could get 6 new thumbnails for like, to be honest, like $100 maximum, like 6 decent ones. And what I feel that you should do, because you know, you're from Serbia, yeah? So you've got a nice profile picture here. This looks good, don't get me wrong. Why are you not creating some video content for yourself as well? Why are you not on your actual gigs? Why are you not, you know, creating a video and you speaking to the camera and explaining who you are, why people should trust you? Again here, thumbnail sucks. I will design UI for your SaaS CRM dashboard or web app. Okay, cool, but it's giving us nothing, man. Like, this is disappointing. It really is. This is such a simple fix, and it's something that I would think that you would have the common sense to look at and see that it's offering no value whatsoever to a potential buyer who sees this. So why would they stop scrolling over other freelancers and click on you? Again, get rid of this. And dude, have you literally, I swear to God, oh, come on, man. Are you serious? Let me just check this. Mate, you've copy and pasted the same description. You've literally Is this going to be a common theme across all of your gigs? Oh no, okay. This one's a bit better. But again, you start with the same thing. Like, it's kind of like A/B testing, yeah? Like, you know, for example, somebody has a landing page. You know this all too well because you're a website designer. Somebody has a landing page. They don't just maybe have one landing page. They will A/B test 2 different landing pages, because that above the fold section is what's important and what brings the conversion. Okay? Where is your A/B testing? You're not really, are you? Because you have 6 different gigs, but you started all of them with exactly the same intro to the description. So if you're not getting conversions, why is it not going through your head thinking like, maybe I should change the description? Maybe rather than just introducing myself, maybe rather than having this part at the start of my description, I need to change it up and do something different. Maybe that's what's going to get people to, you know, build trust with me and think about purchasing my services. Okay, so we can even click on that one here. Again, what is the difference? Very, very similar between this one, and this one. They're literally, I think they're all the same. I don't think there's any difference. Mate, you've let me down. I was honestly kind of rooting for you. I thought that everything would actually be really good. But this is why you've been on Fiverr for 3 years and you only have 60 orders. This is why, man. Because again, you create all these gigs and that's fine. But if you're going to take these gigs to like literally 70% completion rate and not finish the other 30%, then what do you expect? You know, what do you expect? Mate, number 1, fix the thumbnails. Number 2, fix the descriptions. Number 3, the gallery. Okay, don't just give me graphics, give me more details, all right? If I'm going to spend this amount of money with you, I want details. Simple as that. Okay, last up we have Jennifer. Jennifer Harmon from Brazil, turning short videos into big impact. Okay, welcome to my profile. Get rid of this. I don't want to see welcome to my profile. It's just like generic and rubbish. Looking to take your short videos to the next level? I'm a short form video editor specialized in creating viral content for platforms like YouTube Shorts, Facebook video ads, and Instagram Reels, from seamless video editing to impactful color grading. Okay, cool. All right, so basically like you do color grading, caption design. Awesome. You have 1 gig at the moment starting at $5. All right, starting at $5, that's not such a big deal because, you know, you're brand new, but you're not brand new actually because you have been on the platform for over a year, but you haven't had any orders yet. You've got a $5 gig, so you're trying to compete on price. That's fine. I'll be your short form video editor for your Reels, Shorts, TikTok. Okay, strong title. Not bad. Thumbnail sucks. Thumbnail's rubbish. Like, I'll be honest, like this is your thumbnail, it's rubbish. Get yourself a better thumbnail. Click play.
Editor, you're looking for results and you know what's stopping you from getting them. Videos people skip in under 3 seconds. Lack of strategy in editing.
I don't want to see this. You could change this so easily. I don't want to see this kind of like, again, kind of generic video. I would find a lot more value in seeing before and afters of the videos that you've edited. That is where I would see value. You've got this, okay, this is great. This photo, I can see, come on, your arm is out like this. You're taking a selfie photo. Why are you not like propping up your phone somewhere, like taking a bit of a decent photo? Put a little bit more effort into this photo, please. Yeah, put a little bit more effort into this. Again, I want to see before and afters. What is it? Short videos? Nice. Okay, this is good. Too much writing. Too much. This is good. I like where you're going with this. I do really like it, but this is too much. What photo is this? Are you wearing school uniform right now? It looks like you're wearing school uniform. This is good. This is good. Honestly, just too much writing. It's too cluttered. It's not clear. So I would redesign that to make it clearer and easier to kind of consume. And also I would want to see before and afters of the videos that you've done. Just give me before and after. That is going to sell me. Anytime a video editor has contacted me via Instagram and wants to edit my videos or reels or shorts, whatever, the ones who show me before and afters, like you've probably seen this on some people's Instagram feeds, they do like before and afters of the videos and it looks so good because it shows you what it is they had to work with and what they accomplished. That is a winning result right there. Description is pretty cool, not bad at all. And you also have a portfolio. Let's check out your portfolio real quick. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right. Not bad. This, not sure what's going on with this photo. Jennifer, you look like I don't know, you've come from school. I don't really get it. So yeah, not bad. What I would say right now is you should start expanding your gigs, at least 2 or 3 different gigs. Try not to have them all in the video editing category. You could also put these in the social media category. You could put these in like there's a few. So if you just have a look here, video and animation. And then if you look, for example, social media videos, you could put one in there. Video ads and commercials, you could also put another gig in there. And you will find that some categories will start to perform better than others. So just work on that, but definitely show me your before and afters. That is going to be much stronger to get somebody to actually purchase your services. So there we have it. 4 freelancers, all making some silly mistakes, let's say. And a lot of the mistakes are that you're taking your gigs to, that 70% mark and just not finishing them. So just put a little bit more effort into your gigs and you will start to see a difference. Now, if you do want your gig audited personally by me, link is in the description. You can sign up for a Loom audit or a Zoom personalized one-to-one meeting where we will go over your gig. Otherwise, the Fiverr Success course is now available. Links in the description. 6 modules, 24 lessons, everything you need to know about Fiverr and becoming successful on the platform. Otherwise, this video right here was last week's gig audit, which you might find valuable.